The final movie from the forgotten Gialli 4 is The Sister of Ursula, a movie from 1978. Now, it's about two sisters, Ursula and her sister Dagmar, who is really the main character here. They have arrived in this small coastal town. They're having a little trip. Their father has recently passed away and left them a bunch of money, and they are looking for their mother, who eloped when they were really young. And within this hotel, they're going to encounter lots of various different people, some of who are going to be brutally murdered, much to the chagrin of the manager and owner of the hotel. And it has some really nice touches to it. You've got this lots of fantastic scenery shots of this place. There is some nice camera movement in this one, really sort of well thought out scenes that add a little bit of atmosphere and scare. The blood and the gore is kind of minimal here. It's not overly in your face, and most of the kills the camera stops early on.
Everybody!
Of course, sticking with the sleazy feeling that we have with this Volume 4 set, there is a lot of nudity in this one, and a good bit of sex as well, just for, well, is there a good bit of sex? A little bit of sex. Lots of nudity though, just for the sake of having nudity. And it has at its heart two really good characters that I liked. Ursula is a little bit off. There's something a little weird about her. At this hotel, she seems to be having visions of her own demise, visions of something nefarious that's going on, that adds a little bit of supernatural mysteriousness to the whole proceedings. The bunches of characters round about this are really strong, whether it be a kind of drug user who's always living round about the hotel and has a kind of an affair with a singer.
Philip! Ci avrei giurato.
The singer herself, who seems to sing the same song every single night, and it's only one she sings. Whether it be some other characters like the manager of the hotel, his wife, her lover. It just brings in all these characters, and they're all really wonderful. It has a nice way of kind of shooting around who the murderer is by showing you only a shadowy pair of eyes and someone going that usual, you know, hey, how are you? Didn't recognise you there, before a knife comes out and someone's brutally murdered, usually after they have had sex in a kind of twisted manner, because that's what the killer is looking for. The Sister of Ursula was a really nicely shot and rather interesting Giallo movie. Now, I'm not too sure if it's my favourite of this set, because they're all very close on that level, but I loved the fact that it had a little bit of artistry in the way that it was directed. It didn't feel like the kind of point and shoot. It felt as if there was some thought put into various scenes and why they wanted the camera to move, what kind of effect it had, and how it highlighted a lot of the scenery, a lot of the atmosphere, and some of the kills that were about to come. It was a good Giallo movie, and the mystery was one of those kind of reassuring ones that you just happen to catch up maybe a few minutes before the reveal, so it doesn't outsmart you, but it doesn't make it obvious from the start who the killer is. And I don't think it's really going to detract from my enjoyment of this movie rewatching it again. Sister of Ursula, lots of naked people if that's what you're after, a good mystery at the heart of it, some really fun sequences, and a really kind of strong mystery story at the heart of this one. I really liked The Sister of Ursula. I think if I was to rank them, probably Arabella first, Sister of Ursula, and then The Killer Is Among Us last, simply because of that ending, which just didn't land with me. I'd love to know what you thought of the Forgotten Gialli Volume 4 set. I think it is, it's not my favourite of the sets, that still sticks with Volume 3, I think, but I'd be over the moon to hear your opinion of this movie and of this set. Let me know in the comment box below, and as always, there's more content up here. If you have a second, click that like button. And if you really want to support this channel, make it work, make it stick, you can join the Patreon or the membership program for as little as 99 pence a month. You know, that's all it takes to really help this channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.